Hi, my friends. Welcome to the Diamond Painting Effect with Corey. I'm Corey, and it's European Town Stitch with Me time. Yay! I get to pull this out and work on it a little bit more. This is the picture of European Town. It is a massive cross stitch pattern that I got from VIP Cross Stitch, and it is a Joy Sunday kit. We work on this on Mondays. Stitching with Laura works on hers on Saturdays, and Lovecraft Forever, Natalia works on hers on Wednesdays, I believe. There's also a new one that I didn't know about when I started, and it is, I will put her name in up here. She's over there in England, and she does hers on Mondays as well. So all of you guys that have European Town, it's a great opportunity to get them out and work on them while we all stitch together. Gunther has decided he does want to join us today. He's just been sitting here real quietly beside me until I started talking, and now he wants attention. So we're gonna see we can get him to calm down. No, not that way. Not that way. Here, come. Right here. There you go. Come on. Get out. Get down there. There we go. Oh, he's got to stretch first. Oh, no. Oh, God, there. This is the first time he's really paid much attention to me since we had our little ordeal a week ago. He's come and visited me very briefly before, but I think I finally got my Gunther back. Yay. Well, when I went to decide which color to stitch on today, Gunther is really wanting to be in the middle of it today. But when I went to decide, I decided I'd work up in the trees, and the symbol that I wanted to work on was this very dark purple half square type triangle. Oh, we're gonna have a major problem here. And holy jeepers. Oh, anyway. But anyway, it's up here in the trees. And when I went to go pick out the color is this, it's almost it's a very light lavender color. And it's color number 3743. And so I went and I checked with the chart to make sure that was right, and I even have a counted cross stitch pattern of this, and so I went to it to see if I could find out anything there, but I haven't fully integrated it in my pattern keeper. But I think it was a pink color on that one, so I believe this is supposed to be a light colored tree. At the very least. So, we'll go ahead and start working on it up here. Yeah, I discovered that my pattern and I have a overflow thread was missing for this kit. And so I had to go, I went through all my bins looking for it. And then I thought, well, I need to look better because I couldn't find it. And this time when I went through my bins, I looked through my counted cross stitch bin as well, and it was hiding with my counted cross stitch pattern. I was like, so I've been through it all this morning, you guys. Through it all. And I've got a lot of stuff in there that needs doing. Calling my name every time, I pull out another one. Oh, I need to do this one. Oh, I wanted to do this one. I have one, it's a Santa Claus with his finger to his lip. It's up real close. and I really wanted to work on that one for Christmas in July, and I haven't even pulled it out yet. So don't be surprised if y'all see it. Like I need a new start, right? But and I'm really not getting a very much stitching done right now. With Daniel here, it's been so nice having him here. He's keeping me rather busy. We did, lay low yesterday, and I got a little bit of stitching in. I think I've gotten probably around 200 stitches done on my Cats library, my Heaven and Earth design. So it doesn't really show anything, any real progress. And I've worked a little bit on my winter deer sampler for Ava over there at Stitching in the Inner Lake. She has a challenge every month, and this month's challenge is Winter in July. And so I've probably got the most stitches in on that one of anything. That one's really easy to work on. I really do like the sampler type kits, and I don't know why I don't buy more. I have a video ready to go up. It's up. I just need to go in and write the information on it and release it. It is of some of my Amazon finds that I got for Prime Days. And I only did my crafting stuff. I got other stuff too. Not all of it has come yet. It wasn't exactly prime shipping, I take it, but one thing that I got that I was excited about was I have I call it a gooseneck. I don't know what else to call it, that I use for when I film. And I have two areas where I film. And so, like, the problem I was having with Gunther right now is the way I film in here is I have a little piece of a long stick that folds down across my lap, and I just balance my camera on that when I'm stitching in my lap. And the gooseneck works for that, but I have to go, I don't know, it takes a while to position the gooseneck where you want it and all that stuff, and so I don't like to move it back and forth from the two filming areas. And so the gooseneck that I got before was half off during Prime Days, and I mean, it was cheap, and I've been happy with it. It's worked well for me, and so I told Daniel, he said, "You got to get it then, Mom." So I went ahead and ordered that. It hasn't come yet, but then it won't be nearly as dangerous when Gunther decides to pay attention to me. At least he may be able to bump the phone, but he won't be able to knock it over. So I'm excited to get that. And then you'll have to see the video to see what other goodies I got. It's mostly cross-stitching related. One exciting thing, I don't know if you noticed, one of my viewers noticed before I did and made a comment that I have reached 500 subscribers. I am so excited, and I am going to do something. We're going to have some kind of a giveaway, and I can't promise anything right now, but we will do something. So to celebrate this is very exciting for me, and YouTube has notified me that I would qualify for monetization already. I thought I had to have 1,000 subscribers. I am not going to do it. I don't want to be monetized. That would only, I think that would only cause trouble. First of all, I don't want to put my viewers through having to watch commercials. I just, I don't see that I don't think that I'm there yet, you know? So, Persephone is coming out to see what's going on. But, Daniel has kept me busy. Whenever he comes home, it seems like every time he comes home, he has a project that he wants to work on. And this time, the project is he has decided he's tired of lugging water around, up and down for him, and he has a cat on board, so the cat needs water. And so the truck really doesn't have that much space in it for a lot of things. And so he's gotten this idea that he can put a tank of water underneath in his hold underneath, the storage underneath the truck bed area. It's meant for tools and stuff like that, but it goes all the way across the bottom of the truck. And like you open it on one side and you can open it on the other side and you see daylight. But it's not very tall. It's probably about, I'd say 2 feet tall. And maybe not even that much, I don't know. But anyway, he was able to find a tank that would hold water that would fit in half of that area. And so he's got a pump. He's got the pump to work. And he's going to rig it up. He's got the hose. The hose came Saturday. Silicone hose. He's going to thread it up into his cabin, the cab part of his truck. And he has the sprayer that you have at the sink. You kind of pull it out of the holder and spray with it. And he's going to hook it up to that, so he will have running water in the cab. And right now there's some parts missing in order for him to finish that project up. But we were able to get the tank that he found. We were able, I think it's only 6 gallons. He was hoping to have more than that, but we couldn't find anything that would work. So he's got a 6-gallon tank that's flat and long. He did find a 5-gallon jug that he'll probably use it because he will use it to carry water to fill it. And the stitch is not laying down right. I stick my needle in there like that and do that and pull it. So anyway, that's been the major project, but he had a lot of things that needed taken care of on Friday, and so we spent all day in Corpus working on that. My gosh, and what they've done with medications now, he takes a very strictly controlled medicine that is in short supply right now. A lot of pharmacies can't even carry it, and it's a mess. The doctor has to call the pharmacy. It has to be the doctor. The doctor has to call it into the pharmacy. The pharmacy has to, if they don't have it, the doctor has to call the other pharmacy. Where you find a pharmacy that has it, the doctor has to call that pharmacy to get it there. And then on top of it all, when I was trying to find a pharmacy that actually had it in stock, they refused to tell me if they had it in stock because they said they couldn't tell me because it was a controlled substance, highly controlled substance. And I'm like, can you imagine if none of the pharmacies would tell me? There would be no way for him to get that medication. The doctor would have to guess which pharmacy had it. And it just blows my mind that it's next to impossible for him to get it. And we go through this every month because you can only get a month's supply of it. And I just know he does so much better when he's on it. And so, otherwise I'd say, do you really need it? But I know he needs it. So, anyway, it's been so hot here. Next subject. It has been so hot, and the new air conditioner that we got, that we put in the living room, it just is not keeping up. And so during most of the part of the day it's okay, but the heat builds up during the day. It just, as it gets later and later in the day, the heat builds up in the house to where the only room that is comfortable is my room. And my room is, I've got it set up. It's more like gosh, I don't know. I've got a sitting room in here, I've got 2 recliners, and the TV's in here, and it's that's just the way it is here because my room is the only room that's habitable when it's severe weather, which seems to be all the time in Texas. It's either really hot or really cold. And so, anyway, but it's crowded now that there's all people here. It's crowded. So that's kind of a little bit driving me a bit nuts, but I wouldn't change it for anything. I love having my son here. I love having him here, and I love my sister and my brother-in-law, so we make it work. Although, this is really not working well. I need to turn this around to get a better angle for you guys. Okay. Here we go. I can't wait to get that other gooseneck. So I'm hoping to be able to start doing more Stitch with Me's. When things settle down, I might do that because I would just like to do a little bit more, just get some more continuity. I haven't done anything. I probably won't do any diamond painting while Daniel's here. It's just too hard to get that set up and going and be up and down, and I don't know what we've got on the plate for today, what things we've got to go out and take care of, but we're double up on cars now because my brother-in-law's car is down for a couple of, I don't know how long it'll take. You know how that goes. But his car finally wouldn't start, I'm just, I just can't believe that the month of July is half over. It is half over. It seems like we're just started. Ava announced yesterday, well, I don't know when. I watched the video yesterday. But she announced that the next month's challenge is going to be animals. We're going to cross-stitch any animal. And I'm excited because I do have animals to stitch. They're mostly cats. I'm trying to think if I have anything besides cats that are animal. I need to take a look and see. I didn't know I really had a thing for cats, but golly, those kids sure do call me, and I keep getting them. So apparently I do. I have a cat library that isn't Heaven and Earth design that I would like to work on. It's a similar type thing, but it's a totally different picture. But it is a library with cats. So maybe I can work some on that next month. And I don't know, I told you in one of my previous videos about there was a fire. Well, no, there wasn't a fire. There was a grain elevator that just collapsed. And one person was killed, and I don't know what happened with there were 3 people that were very badly injured, and I don't know the status of that. But then, I mean, like within the same week, there's another, I can't remember what they called it, but it's another grain storage facility that was for cotton. But during COVID, they had started, I don't know if they're producing hand sanitizer or just storing hand sanitizer there. But then, you know how everybody started producing the hand sanitizer, and then the hand sanitizer market caught up to everybody wanting the hand sanitizer, or people quit buying it. I don't know what happened, but suddenly there was a surplus of it. And they had all this hand sanitizer stored there with the temperatures over 100 degrees all week last week, and something had to go. You know, and it just went, and they showed the video of the fire. That it was huge. It was a huge fire. I don't know. At the time that I saw the report, they thought it might have been an electrical problem that caused it. Caused a spark, but I don't know. With all that heat, who knows? But yeah, they had the fire departments from all the counties surrounding here because it was a huge, huge fire. And but thankfully nobody was hurt in that one. Yeah, we were coming home Friday, and they wouldn't let us go down one of the roads there. And I was like, well, they wouldn't tell us anything. So we had to go into the town there, and we got gas, and there was a cop there, and they told us what happened, and then we went and we found the news report for it. And yeah, it was crazy. It's like, it's so crazy because the same area, 2 major catastrophes. It's like, what is going on here? I can't get my needle come up. There we go. Okay. Well, I think I've jibber jabbered enough. Um, I want y'all to take care, and I will see you again in the next one.